Here we are live at Nevada Coin Mart and Neil Buys, which is my store. For this edition, unfortunately, of Trooper Talk, we have to honor two fallen officers, Trooper Alberto Felix and Sergeant Michael Abate. We know them. They've been on the Trooper Talk, not Trooper Felix, but Trooper Abate has, and we love and honor them. Here's what I want to show you very quickly. Come with me. We have the unveiling of this beautiful car. We wish we didn't have to unveil this, but we do. End of watch 11/30/23. Sergeant Michael Abate, number 304. Trooper Alberto Felix, number 502. So what I want to show you is that all these different things are happening. We have the trooper shirts, we have the mugs. Look over here. We have the mugs, right? Nevada Department of Public Safety. We have the Nevada Highway Patrol mugs. Okay? We have the pins. We have the Sergeant Michael Abate bracelets and the Trooper Alberto Felix bracelets. Okay? And so if you want to buy any of that stuff, you can go to ipof.vegas. And so you can buy any of that stuff. If you come down here, these are the shirts, okay? So they're Trooper Alberto Felix and the Sergeant Michael Abate shirts. So if you want to purchase any of those, you can purchase any of those on ipof.vegas or the Injured Police Officers Fund. Okay? That way you're assured, and this is very important, 100% of the proceeds goes to the family. Okay? Very important, all right? If you come back here, you can see we have the great food, all right? And so if you look over there, the reason I point that out is United Rentals. Fantastic. Okay, they helped us tremendously, brought the generators, all this type of stuff. You see how many people are here. And you can see that they're here from all across the valley and that all the police agencies are here. That's what's very important, is that everyone is here and they're here in support of the troopers. Okay? And so when you go to ipof.vegas, which is the Injured Police Officers Fund, you are assured there's a link right there, and you can click the link, you can donate money, you can get bumped by the camera, it's very funny. That way you know that we're talking about the real situation here. Okay? And so I appreciate everyone watching the Trooper Talk, where we go inside the life of the Nevada State Police. We go through the parole and probation. We go through the governor's detail. You know, what you have to know is this, that all the troopers appreciate the love and support that they get from everyone. When it comes to what we do, here's what I'm going to tell you. We have to stop impaired driving. Enough is enough already. No more drinking and driving, no more impaired driving. Please, everyone, stop what you're doing and don't do impaired driving anymore. Drugs, alcohol, they all impair your judgment. You need to not do them and get behind the wheel. Listen to the troopers. We have all these resources available for someone to take taxis and buses and Lyfts and Ubers and all these things. Please stop being impaired and driving. We don't want to lose anyone else. We don't want to lose anyone else. Please. These two troopers lost their life because of someone that was impaired behind the wheel. We don't want that anymore. It's just really heartbreaking because they were friends. They were brothers and they were sisters. And so we need to do everything we can to ensure that this never happens again. So I implore you, as you are watching me right now, to please don't get behind the wheel if you are impaired. This is life-changing. Their families don't have a father and a husband anymore. Their children don't have a father. Do not get behind the wheel if you are impaired. Period. We're here at the my event for the Trooper Talk. Here's what I can tell you. We love the troopers. We honor the troopers. We always want to do everything we can. And so it's really important. And so now, in their ultimate time of need, we've done a fundraiser. We invited everyone to come out. And, we've had a tremendous turnout. I mean, the turnout is just tremendous. I mean, let me show you the car. Sergeant Whitmarsh drove the car over today. It says EOW 11323. Sergeant Michael Abate, he was on the Trooper Talk. Such a nice guy. I mean, just such a nice guy. Trooper Felix, I never met. But the thing is that every single person who met him said he was such an honorable man. And so we love our troopers. We love our first responders. And what's really important in this particular time is that we tell them that we do love them and care for them. And so it's tremendous. You can see that all the police agencies are here, from the Nevada Highway Patrol, California Highway Patrol, Metro's here, North Las Vegas is here. They're all here. And they're all showing support because they want to make sure that all the troopers know that they love them. And so when it comes to what we do, here's what I'm going to tell you. We have to stop impaired driving. Enough is enough already. No more drinking and driving, no more impaired driving. Please, everyone, stop what you're doing and don't do impaired driving anymore. Drugs, alcohol, they all impair your judgment. You need to not do them and get behind the wheel. Listen to the troopers. We have all these resources available for someone to take taxis and buses and Lyfts and Ubers and all these things. Please stop being impaired and driving. We don't want to lose anyone else. We don't want to lose anyone else. Please. These two troopers lost their life because of someone that was impaired behind the wheel. We don't want that anymore. It's just really heartbreaking because they were friends. They were brothers and they were sisters. And so we need to do everything we can to ensure that this never happens again. So I implore you, as you are watching me right now, to please don't get behind the wheel if you are impaired. This is life-changing. Their families don't have a father and a husband anymore. Their children don't have a father. Sergeant Clifton, we appreciate you being here for the fundraiser and stuff like this.
Thanks for having it. We appreciate it.
When I was touching this car before, what I felt very interesting was that when I touched across the letters, and the car is warm, it feels like a person in a sort of way that it brings emotions and a lot of tears.
It does. I mean, really, you feel it, and it's just, you see their pictures. It makes it's sad. It's real, but it just, I get what you were saying with that. It makes it real,
I mean, it's when I felt this for the first time when Sergeant Whitmarsh came over, and he parked it, and I went like this. we had Trooper Abate come on Trooper Tark before he was promoted to sergeant. And so it almost was very surreal when I was able to touch this today, because for me, it's about that feeling. And so I remember hugging him and him being like just really cool. And everybody that I talked to just said, like, he was just a cool dude. And Felix, Trooper Felix, they had the most respect for. I mean, it's just tragic.
It's two guys that were absolutely loved. I mean, I worked with Abate several times. Not so much Felix, but I heard just the best things about him, you know, and just great human beings. That's what people don't realize about law enforcement. You know, we're all a big family, and I might not work with you on a daily basis, but whether or not I know you or not, I'm here to back you up, and we're here to protect each other's lives. And if events like this where we can't help, it's so tragic, you know. But we want to be there. We want to be the ones that can help, and it hurts. It hurts, you know. But I'm glad this is an awesome tribute. You know, we got the pictures, the fundraiser. It's amazing. I appreciate you for putting all this on here at your shop. You know, it's the best things we can do.
Yeah, and I talked on the camera before, and I looked in the camera and I said, please, like, enough is enough already. Like, please stop impaired driving. There's so many things that people can do to get around, that they just need to stop what they're doing and not do any type of impaired driving.
I mean, this is DUIs are the bread and butter of NHP, right? That's their main goal is traffic safety DUIs, right? And literally they're out on what was a potential DUI and get unfortunately killed by a DUI. It's just absolutely senseless. You know, we have all the resources in the world between Lyft, Uber, your friend, a taxi cab, the city bus, you name it. Take that. Don't get behind the wheel and drive. I mean, this guy probably thought, oh, I'm going to be perfectly fine. He probably thought, oh, I've done this before, but you know what? It's that one time where this happens and his life is ruined, right? The lives of these two troopers are gone. Their families is ruined. And it's so unfortunate. It's a stupid decision. Just pay the $10 and get an Uber. Go home. You know, but pay for a cab. Go home. Be safe.
Yeah. I appreciate it very much, and thanks again. Okay.
All right, thanks, Neil.
Okay.